your girl, Shama, once again. And this is my sweet pea. What's your name? Juliet. And today we are showing you how I maintain this, okay? As you can see, she's prepped and ready to go. Baby needs a wash. Every time I go out with my kids and I do their hair or I have their hair out, people are constantly asking me how do I maintain their hair and how do I get it done. So I'm gonna show you how I maintain their hair. A few steps. So we're gonna get started, right, Juliet?
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah.
Do a dance. All right. Okay, before we start, Juliet wanted to show everyone what she made. Go ahead.
Look at what I made.
Ooh, it's so pretty. Okay, now that we have her hair all out and done and ready to go. So, in my washing treatments, what I usually do is I first do a hot oil treatment. I have trouble with my kids' hair because all three of them have different hair textures. Thank you for the toothbrush. All three of them have different hair textures. So it became very hard to maintain. It became very hard to maintain all of their hairs at once. So when I had this, I was like, oh my God, this has to work for kids. So I decided to do it, but more in a child-proofing way. So what you would need is some virgin olive oil. I got it from the Publix. Then you will need Minoval. Mainly Haitians use it. Let me bring it up close so you can see. It has a double taping, but it's Minoval Plus. And then you also can buy this at your local hair store. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a plastic bottle that you can put things in it and squeeze it out or whatever. It's been used already, so it has some remaining of the little custard that I made, but easy done as in putting it in the microwave and then mixing the two. Then, you know, your comb of choice. And also hair caps, plastic hair caps. You will need one plastic hair cap. And you will need a satin cap. If you have other type of blow dryer type of equipment, feel free to use it based on your child's head. But me, I like using satin caps. And I'll show you after. And you will need your local blow dryer. Your blow dryer. Yep, and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so first we're going to take the virgin olive oil and place it in the red solo cup. Don't mind Juliet on the side. We're going to place the virgin olive oil to at least that level of the cup. And then you're going to take your Minoval or Minoval and put at least 1 finger scoop. If you want to put more, that's based on your discretion, based on how much you feel it will help your baby's hair. And then if you don't like the feeling of grease, you can use any kind of glove. But yep, I'm going to show you guys. We're going to pop that thing in the microwave and place for about 30 seconds to a minute. Okay. So now after you're done, you're going to go ahead and pour the oil mixture into the plastic container. Before you start, make sure that the oil doesn't burn. So I do it by testing it by putting it in the palm of my hand, putting a small dab just to make sure that the oil is not too hot. Now your next step is going to be to part your baby's hair into 4. Do not mind Juliet. She thinks she's the tutorial instructor. But you're just going to part the hair into 4. If it's your first time, that's the best bet because you want to make sure that you have enough coverage in where the oil is going in a baby's head. Make sure all parts are moisturized. What was that? But You know, it doesn't have to be perfect, as long as you just have the 4 pieces that you need. And I'm just going to show you guys. Her hair is pretty thick, so it may be hard to see, but I'll tilt her over a little. So now what you're going to do is take your oil and you're going to place it inside of the part that you've created. As you're placing the oil, make sure that you take a finger and rub it into the scalp. You want to make sure that there's no leakage of oil. For me, it's easier, and I've kind of mastered going from bottom to top, so that's what you see me doing. Or maybe if it's easier for you, you find it easy that way, you can also place the oil from bottom to top that way as well. Just remember, mommies, we're not looking for perfection. The lines don't have to be completely straight. You just want to make sure that your baby's hair is nice and moisturized, and the babies won't be out here struggling in these streets. But you know, just keep, you see the step and repeat, you know, which is part, grease, and you know, smooth it out in the surfaces of the scalp. You want to make sure that all parts of the scalp is hydrated and moisturized. This process I like to repeat like twice a month for Juliana, which is my youngest daughter, because she has very coarse hair. Depending on dryness, you may want to do this 2 times a month, or if not, if your baby's hair can maintain moisture, once a month is fine. But I highly recommend continuing on the process. Consistency is key, so you want to make sure that you continue on that process, and when you're done, listen, we need to hydrate these edges, okay? The edges need love too, okay? So you want to make sure that you're consistently doing it throughout the hair, which includes your edges. And from then on, you're going to smooth in with the tip of your finger, smooth in the oil into the baby's scalp to ensure that any parts that you may have missed does get, you know, some loving too. From then on, we're going to take our plastic cap and we're going to place it over our baby's head. And if your baby head is small as mine, you're going to go ahead and take a knot, and then you're going to place it underneath the plastic cap like so. And then you're going to take a satin cap and place it over the baby's head on top of the plastic cap. But keep in mind, if you have anything else you would like to use, feel free. And then you're going to take your blow dryer, place it underneath the satin cap. Then you're gonna make sure you have some hand clearance to protect your baby's head from the blow dryer, and then go ahead and let the heat circulate. And reason being is because we want to make sure that we continuously open the baby's pores to get the moisture of the oils into the scalp so that it could have some longevity, okay? And you're gonna do this process for at least 10 minutes minimum. Okay, so now that we've finished our hot oil treatment, you want to stand up so people can see you. Now that we finished her hot oil treatment, now I'm preparing to wash her hair. Now I usually use Shea Moisture products. Reason being is because that's one of the products that I realized when I wash their hair, it still maintains moisture, and also it smells delicious. Like it smells like everything. Right now I'm currently using the mango carrot version, the kids brand. It's everything. It is a bit on the costly side, so for what you pay, you get about a little small size. If y'all know a place to get a jumbo size, let your girl know, okay? But 2 things I use is of course the shampoo and the conditioner, and I also use the detangling spray. This is a coconut and hibiscus extra moisturizing detangling spray. Works magic on my kids' hair, especially because they all have different hair textures. Juliet has more of a Latina in her hair. Juliana is all the way coarse, and Julia has in between the two. So this beginning and ending of the process of washing or like just braiding their hair to dry down and things of that sort works miracles. I hear less owls and I hear more oohs. But yeah, so I'm gonna begin the process. I still have my red Solo cup ready to go because that's what I use. I also lay them across my lap when I wash their hair like this. The reason being is because I have more water control, if I put the water there, it'll just fall directly down and not into their ears or not as much, and also prevent their clothes, you know, it's better water control overall. But yeah, you already know the drill. Let's go ahead and damp up these babies' head, and then we're definitely going to just make sure that we have it nice and wet so that we can go ahead and shampoo. Now, when you're shampooing, I like to keep it consistent. Let's go ahead and scrub with our fingertips and then comb with your fingertips. So scrub and fingertip comb, and make sure you rub in the baby's head with your fingertips. Y'all stop scrubbing these babies' head like it's the bottom of a baking pan. That ain't it, okay? If you're anything like me, my baby, sometimes I have to measure as I go with the shampoo, adding a little bit more. And keep in mind, it doesn't have to be Shea Moisture. It can be whatever shampoo that you use, your shampoo of choice. I was just advising of my own. But let's just make sure that you keep it consistent with the washing of the hair, with the finger combing and the tip of the fingers, not your nails. To scrub out the baby skin that could also cause dryness in scalp as well. And then you know, we're gonna go ahead and rinse that bad boy out. And then from then on, we're gonna go ahead and grab our conditioner, place it on the baby's head, and you already know the drill. Let's keep it consistent with the finger combing and the fingertip scrubbing, you know. And then from then on, we're gonna grab an actual comb and comb it straight through. Now again, Shea Moisture works miracles. I never have to worry about detangling hair or hair getting tangled. I can just comb straight through, and then you already know the drill. Rinse that bad boy out. And now that we're done, I keep it pretty consistent with my drying as well, from bottom to top, making sure none of the hair gets tangled. That's another problem that mommies have. Now that baby girl's done with her hair wash, every time I'm done with their hair wash, what I do next is that I take my choice of leave-in extra ultra moisturizing conditioner. So I use Cream of Nature, Mango, and Shea Butter, and that's ultra moisturizing leave-in conditioner for hydration. So just take about a palmful and go up and just rub it all in her hair, around and out. Make sure she gets some extra super duper moisturizer, right, Juliet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mommy, you're done with my hair?
Almost. My dog got no patience in these streets. And after that, just comb it straight through. So we are done, and after I'm done doing the wash up, all I do is just braid in two, and it'll air dry for the rest of the day, and by tomorrow she'll be prepped and ready to go. Thank you for watching an episode of Mommies with Purpose, and if you have not yet done so, pause this video and subscribe. You can also follow me at Facebook or Instagram at Mommies with Purpose, and most importantly, share this video. Share it with the mommy that you think needs to hear it the most, or even if the person is not a mommy and I said something today that resonated with you or you think may resonate with someone else, share the video. Until next time, love, peace.